Good morning everyone, welcome to Lost Things Gaming. It's Horizon 5, looking at the winter season. You got the Ferrari F8 Tributo for 20 points and the backstage pass of 40. The Vul is the Forzathon car for the week. Before I do get into this, there's a couple of little things I probably have to make people aware of. Anybody who's played this game over the last 3 years within the Microsoft ecosystem knows that it is a very, very buggy game. It's horrendously buggy, in fact. There is problem after problem after problem with it. The devs, in their defense, are usually very good at fixing these problems. Sometimes they do it quickly, sometimes it takes a long time, and other times it just doesn't get fixed because it's not important enough. And one of those bugs tends to be, if you apply a tune to a car, which has already got a tune on, sometimes it puts that car into a higher class. So you have to remove the tune and then reapply the fresh one to get the correct class, or you have to apply it to a fresh car. So that is a common issue with Horizon 5. And if you're coming over from a PlayStation expecting it to all be shiny and nice and perfect, remember, this is a Microsoft product. A company with a very poor reputation for quality control. Just release any old rubbish and then fix it on the fly if you can be bothered. And this is what Horizon 5 is. Most stuff has been fixed at this point, but there's still issues like that. So if you apply any of the tunes I suggest and it puts it into a class higher than you expect, don't blame me, blame the game. Just remove the existing tune off a car and reapply the one you're trying to put on, and that usually fixes it. So anyway, I'm going to get into this now and just go through because this is an issue. So, Mexican supercar, the Vul, you got to own and drive it, win a road race, maintain 170 mile an hour, 15 seconds, do that down the motorway, nice and easy. 3 stars on any danger sign. Got an S2 tune on it here, very nice, no problems. I've got an easy win blueprint for a road race. So again, no problems there. For a Forzathon shop, this is what's been released. Got a Veneno, the Vul, the natural race suit, air guitar, car horn, 1 backstage pass and a wheel spin, super wheel spin if you fancy them. Then you got Trial, retro supercars, S1, you got a couple of event labs. Event labs are a bit of a mess as usual because they're always messing about with them, changing them around, and even when they do put the information out, it's often wrong. But this is what we've got so far, and I'll go through. So, Supercars Retro Supercars S1, get a Mexican race suit for this one. The events are that one's Sprint, Volcan Sprint, and the Goliath. You definitely do not want to be stuck on the Goliath for this, so if you can win the first couple of events, you'll be fine. Couple of cars here. The Hoonigan Porsche is very nice, although you have to unlock that from another car. I've got a video about that somewhere. And the Lambo Diablo SV is a good car for that. The event labs, as I said, bit of a mess. This is what they allegedly are. Unlimited off-road in any class and modern sports cars in the A class. So if you're unlimited off-road stuff, just use what you like. I'm not going to recommend anything. If you've got a car you quite fancy, just use it. For the modern sports cars A class, got a BMW Z4 Roadster. Got a good tune on that by Base Download 2448. Then there's a PR Stunts. These are an absolute nightmare last time. Heights and Malige, C-Class Hot Hatch, and S2 Mercedes-Benz for Atlantis de Tula. Both of these I struggled with last time. I managed to get the danger sign done. It's only more recently I've managed to get the speed zone. So what we're looking at is about 140 feet for the jump. Managed to 142.77 in the John Cooper Works Mini. Got Eli 9's tune on it, but that was on cloud, so performance penalties there. Atlantis de Tula, speed zone 175 mile an hour, very, very difficult to do. It's only recently I've just managed to do it by putting it to 60 frames a second on cloud because my Xbox won't do it. And I managed to get 177 mile an hour with a regular car and 180 mile an hour with the Forza Edition, which is a reward for the event lab this week. So I've got my tunes up here. I've got Equinox's tune for a regular one. I've got my tune for the Forza Edition. So either one of them will do the job after several attempts. It has been confirmed on the forums because they do mess about with this stuff a lot, because I was holding off making a video because a lot of stuff's often wrong with the information we get given. So off-road tour, unlimited buggies B class, and weather perfect, pickups and 4x4s in the C class. Yeah, okay, not great, admittedly, and I'm not looking forward to the buggies one because the unlimited buggies are quite possibly the most unstable vehicles in the game. You just look at them and they fall over. So Salmon Scramble, Tearfrickawicken Scramble, and Tullum Trail. That's what you got there. And the best car is probably the Illumicraft C10 Racer. Got your Grundish tune on it. But as I said, these cars fall over the moment you look at them, so good luck on that. Weather perfect, pickups 4x4 C-Class, a bit nicer this one. Cross country can generally be a bit dodgy, but this one's okay. Copper Canyon Cross Country, Los Ranos, and Restos. So going through the SVT Raptor, the Ford, C-Class, Lexus, LFA 779 tune on it, used it a few times, and I've always been alright with it. Treasure Hunt, top of the world. Anything can break the stone door with a 3-star rating. Okay, cool, I'll tell you that in a sec. And the photo challenge is a hypercar up at the telescope. So the stone door is the name of this trailblazer thing there. So give you 3 stars on that and you'll be fine. That's where the treasure chest is located, on top of a volcano, so just go over and get it. I did manage to do it, 25 seconds target is for this one. I managed to do it in my Moser with an X-Class tune on it. It's a bit of a pain, but it is doable. Photo challenge, as I said, top of the volcano, got the telescope, get a hypercar there with a quite cool design on it, and basically take your picture. Expansions, Palm Forest, Horizon Nexus, Rally Around, and Time to Play. The PR stunts are A-Class Toyota for each of them, so that's Palm Forest, Horizon Nexus, so there's no kind of issues there. And Palm Forest, I've got the tune there up, funnily enough, by Steve the Pirate, because I just capped this off a video I made. 177 metres being my target. I managed to get 265.67 metres, so a little bit overkill, but I managed to do it in my Toyota. Rally Around, UTVs, and I've got the Polaris there, which is actually quite a respectable car, quite like that, so decent enough tune on it, but a bit wobbly in places. Then you got a Horizon Nexus Drift Zone, easy enough to do. This is a Toyota, again in the A-Class, 105 drift score has been confirmed, and managed to 147.496, which is easy enough again in this Toyota 86. Time to Play. S1 Track Toys, got a Porsche 911 GTS RS from 2019. Got my tune on it. I love that car. That's such a fun car. So that should be okay for that. And that is the playlist for the week. That's what we got. That's what we know. Things may change because communication around this game is very, very poor right now that we're just going into the replay playlists. And it's just a bit of a battle to kind of work out what's going on. But this is what I've got. This is what I know. Most of it should theoretically be okay, but that's what we got anyway. So until next time, thank you for watching and take it easy.